Hello friends, new and seasoned. You're at Spicy Cat Colors. My name is Kathy and I have a completed pages for you. So just fair warning, this is probably, I'm going to try and go through these quickly. And I have not done, I think I've only done one this year, and that had stuff from 2023 in. So I'm pretty sure there's like from February on, and I'm filming this at the beginning of August. So just so you know. Seasoned friends, you know that I travel a lot for my work, which is why I cannot consistently post. I'm living out of hotel rooms probably 70% of my time, but I still color, not as much, but I do still color because it's relaxing when I'm at the hotel room. So first I'm going to show you, I'm not going through all of these because again, time. I got to do this when I have time. So I have two boxes here. So this one has 59 assorted dried up markers, pens, and the like. Sorry, I know I just bumped the camera. And then this box has 65. So that is 114 various markers. I have been doing a lot of using my water-based markers, which has been fun, and either finding some that were dried up or I dried them up, but that's okay because I have plenty and it actually makes me so happy to use these up. So that is what I have used up, and then first we're going to go through and I'm going to show you color by number. I will admit, if color by number is not your thing, you may just want to click out and not even watch this, because primarily it looks like the majority of what I have is color by number. So and then I will do my non-color by number at the end, which almost might be all Chamelia and Jacova. So for sure, if you don't like Chamelia and you don't like color by number, come and check me out another time or look at a playlist. But let me get rid of the markers and get the first books out. Okay, so first up I have like my smaller 8x8 books, and this book I actually finished. So this was in February. It was passed on to me by a wonderful friend who had done, I think, just one page, and I did all the rest. So this is Color by Colors Tender Mandalas by Kira Shirsh-Neva, and I absolutely love this. I did this on a work trip. I'm going to flip through these really quick. So I had a blast. I love the color by color books. I know most of her books are now coming out as color by number with Sun Life Drawing, which I also love, but I have, you know, an affinity for some of these color by colors, and especially these Mandala books I just think are so beautiful. I really do love the color palettes that she chooses. I find them a nice variety, and so I don't get bored. Sometimes color by number artists, it's like the same, lots of oranges, lots of browns, and I just think she does a really good mix. So this is a completed book, and I love that. Next up is Heart Mosaic Animal Friendships by Belba Family, and I colored a few pages in here. Cute little doggos. I don't know if you can see, but I drew in whiskers. I tend to do that on my coloring pages. They're not always drawn in on animals that have whiskers, so I put them in. We got a couple parrots. Here, again, I put in kitty whiskers, friends with the chick. The beautiful butterflies, and that is everything in that book. Next up, I colored in Circulism Art Books Wildcats by Eclipse, A.J. Quinnell. And I did, no wait, I think I just did the one, the Jaguar. Yeah, I only did one. I thought I did more in here, but one is better than none. This is a newer purchase, and yeah guys, I haven't done hauls out here forever, so if you see a book pop up you hadn't seen before, I probably bought it. So this is Spiroglyphics Volume 2, Surprise Villains. And yes, this is by Jennifer Rowlane. And I did several in here. I just started from the front. So I think these always look so much better through the camera. And I used like a sparkle pop, so it's super, super sparkly. This one I used a Sharpie. These, I think I'll use Sharpies. Great. And that is as far as I got. So the first 5. What I do like about her books is she does have the answer keys in the back telling you who the character is and giving you a sneak peek. So if you wanted to know which character you had. This is one of my Japanese Pixel Disney books. Originally, I was going to do this as a book to finish in 2024, but that's not going to happen because I've only done 2 pages. I did this picture of Pooh and this one of Simba. The only issue I had with these is that the, and it's not a negative, but the numbers, I don't know if you can even see, they're printed so light, like just very faintly, and when I'm like working in a hotel room trying to color at night, it was very difficult. I needed some bright light, these old eyes. And then the last of the smaller books is Ceramic Tiles Desserts by Prachi Dewan Sachdeva. And I know I think 3 in here. And these I used the, I have received a new set of markers from Coloria. It's their pastels. And I have a video out here reviewing them and showing them, and I have to say I love them because for a pastel set, I find them super saturated and vibrant. So you get that pastel color, but you actually still get good color payoff. So I did, I think, those 3, and that's it. FYI, here's my little tip. So I don't use these color charts at the end. So especially for this size book, I just tear them out, and then I use them as my blotter pages. So, you know, I can get quite a few blottage out of here. Okay, and speaking of, I did not mention it, but it's just the way it is. Again, you guys know I'm a real person. I'm living the real life. So if you're hearing noises, it is hot, so the air conditioner is on. And we have a new kitten. I will try to put in a picture of him. His name is Ike, and he is currently playing with his toys, and hopefully, or maybe not hopefully, maybe he will jump up to say hello. But anyway, those are the noises you're hearing. So, color counts animals. I pulled out and played it again. So my husband and I went on a little bit of a road trip, and I was coloring these while he was driving. So I just used water-based markers, and it's definitely not the neatest because if you've colored when you're driving, you'll know what I mean. This one, I was working on it, and for some reason, I swore it was going to be a birdhouse. And then I was almost done before I realized, oh, and I thought it was Christmas. A birdhouse at Christmas because I could read Joy. So I assumed Joy is the name of the doggo, and this is a doghouse, not a birdhouse. So that's kind of funny. And then the peacock. Here is Circulism Mandala Shade. This was my first book by Eclipse, and again, I really want to try and finish it this year. Not sure if we'll make it that far. So let's see where I started working on. I got a few done the past few months. The problem is I'll like color these and then I'll put them in like with my completed pages bucket, and then you know, I'm gone for months, so I don't come back and pick them up. So some of these will maybe tag along to see on the next trip. Who knows? Chunk, I was so excited to finally get into this one. Chunk. I colored several. So I think this is a dolphin, a chunky dolphin. I'm not going to rotate the page either. And I'm pretty sure this is a fox. This one, some of these I used a marker that yellowed, and you'll see that these reds and stuff, I was using a set, and it's actually that most of this is, no, the cream is, but it yellowed it even further. If you notice the raccoon, where his whiter spots would be, they're very yellowy. That's because of the marker. And the hippo. This is super cute book, super, super cute. Stone Mosaic Black Edition. Decided I'm just going to start working from the back forward. This one too, couldn't figure out what it was until I got a ways into it. Is Deer with Flowers. Lighthouse. I know I did this in a different book. I added a couple little lines to show. The doggo, the butterflies. Oh wait, no, these are old. This one was 2022, sorry. So was that one, sorry. Doggo. Dog, lighthouse, and deer. Next up, we'll get into the Sachin Sachdeva books. I have several of these. Same thing, I just decided to start from the back. Sorry I didn't say it, but this is Happy Valentine Mystery Circles. So there's this vase filled with hearts. We'll say they're candy hearts. Here's a little text conversation. I don't like the colors I chose for this, but it worked out. And here we have some sweet treat. We'll say they're cake pop lollipops. And some more from Sachin. I do still love this matte cover. So Stained Glass Valentine. I knew this stuff was from like February, the last time. Coloring from February, so again, you can color whenever you want, but I did this page and this stained glass page and the fun koi fish, I guess. I think I used fluorescent Sharpie, that super bright yellow. Then we moved into Easter, and this is the Mystery Circles Happy Easter from Sachin. And I did a few in here. The duck, the rabbit, and yep, this bell, and the butterfly. Those were all done this year. And Chibi Girls and Adorable Pets. How many? I jumped around in this one, so let's see. I did the Book Belongs To page, so I thought that was super cute. Then I did this one with the cute girl and the squirrel gathering nuts. And I also did, this one I used some liquid pearls. They kind of stuck on there. So I did this one of the girl making the snowman with the penguin. And I used, liquid pearls. And it just kind of sticks because it's like summer and hot and humid. The next stack are all color Questopia. So I pulled out my llama book, which I absolutely love. The color palettes are so fun in this. This is one of the older styles. And I just love the colors. They're just, to me, fun, whimsical. So I did 2 pages there. Chibi Girls, this would be the first one, volume 1, where I think the eyes are a little freaky. So I did this girl being a rabbit with her dragon friend, and I did one of the bonus pages of the mermaid. So this is yes, a white lined one. This is before they did the black lines. Then I have Chibi Girls Volume 2, black background, and I did some more. This is a cute one with the elephant. And I did another bonus page. I did this April for my birthday month, just because it made me think of my parents, and they're not there to celebrate with me anymore. And I do apologize. I think the bottom of the pages is getting cut off. Again, it's me. I'm real. Hopefully you're here to see the pages. Happy Easter, color Questopia. I did this one of all the chicks and the bunnies. I did the one of the children on the Easter egg hunt. This kind of, I think it's supposed to be a hat, or is it a mobile? I don't really know. It was a lot of something. And that is all from there that I did. Spring mandalas, black background. I know I colored stuff, but I must not have. There we go. I just started from the beginning. I'm like, I didn't put in a page tag because I just started at the beginning for this one. So these were super quick and easy, especially with this black background. I added a little bit of white gel pen. That's the thing I don't like about like the black backgrounds, how they lose. I wish, I don't know what color Questopia could do, but like the outlining, so there's like nothing connecting these leaves, and like the bees and the butterflies, the antenna just don't exist because they print in black. So I add them back in. And then this cute egg mandala. And then I did a fairy tales. Actually, I think I did several in here. So this first one was a buddy color with my friend Sophie for my, was it May? No, June. I think Beauty and the Beast was my Spicy Cat Disney prompt. So I did the Beauty and the Beast page. I will try also, again, I don't know how many I have. So if I have my Buddy Colors page, you guys know I like to put it up next to mine. And I apologize for those of you that I don't have the picture or I can't find it. Is more likely on my phone. So just so you know. I didn't color this, but Chicken Little was a Spicy Cat Disney prompt this year, but I colored this after the fact. And then I've been working on bonus pages because it's just kind of fun. This one's really dark, lots of greens. I just use whatever greens I have that still work. And this one was kind of another interesting one. So those are all my Color Custopia. The next stack are Sun Life Drawing and Kira Shershniva, I believe. So, let's see. It's another book I would love to finish. We shall see. So here, this is the Travel Mosaics. This is a mosque in Istanbul, Turkey. I did the Eiffel Tower. Skip ahead. Horizontal. This is in India, the Taj Mahal. And that's it. So I did 3 in there. This is Spring Mosaic, color by number. Let's see if I started at the beginning. Yep. I either like to start at the beginning or the end and then work one way or the other. I don't know why. It's probably because I was using water-based markers. I figured I'd start from the front. So there's another Eiffel Tower. Did not plan on that. And this was a buddy color with my friend Nikki. In March we did where she lives in New Zealand or Australia, Nikki. I think you're New Zealand. New Zealand. So our seasons were opposite. So I colored a spring page and she colored a fall page. Next, I worked in this one. Is also an oldie and a goodie that I would love to finish someday. It's called Flowers Stained Glass. It is Kira Shershniva. And let's see, I did this page. And this page. Oh, and this page. How far did I go? Yep, just those 3. Puzzle Animals, color by colors. Kira Shershniva. I think I did a couple in here. Did the elephant and the fish and the cabra. I can't say the names right. And I think this was a polar bear. So I got 4 done in there. And Fantasy Women, color by colors. I started from the back. I think I just got 2 done. I did kind of this piratey girl and this fun little cherry fairy, we're just gonna call her. Again, like I said, I just love the colors that she uses. So that wraps up that section. Then I have 2 books here that are not specific themed, I guess. They're just kind of random. So this is Color by Number Animals from Jade Summer. And let's see, I did the rooster. I thought I did more than one. Yes, I did these fish, super cute. And I did this one where there was the 4-in-1. I thought they were adorable. This is a fun one. Jade Summer, I hadn't bought really any of theirs for a while. And I really like this style. I would love to see them come out with more, and I think they've really improved their color by number game. And then this is a new one. This our coloring book company. Is it going to say it on here? Of course it never does. I found them through my lovely friend Farrell Sojo out here, and I can't find it, but I don't know who publishes it. I just really like them. They have a whole really good series, and I did several. So I did the deer, the tree frog, the camel, and the rhino, and the fish. These are like just super fun, and I like the different shapes and stuff. Obviously it's not a surprise, but yeah, if Farrell, if you're watching this and can remember who makes them, but you enabled me to find this. Next we have Disney Color by Numbers. Okay, first I have two books before I get into the bigger Hatchet Hero one. So this came out last year sometime. I forget who found it, and it's available on Amazon. I think it's even available at Walmart. It has an answer key. The paper, it's really funky. This is from Thunder Bay Publishing. So let me show you what I did. I have a Frankie coming up. This is the page I did, and I did put in blotters because it is yellowing a lot. And look, Frankie wanted to come. Oh, he's trying to jump over the book. So I think that was the only one I did was for Madam Mim. Seasoned friends, I need to take a break and take care of my baby boy. Give you a little bit of Frankie talk while he's sitting here. I expected him to be terribly aggressive and not welcome Ike into the family. He's kind of always been a mama's boy, and he doesn't, I mean, he's not a super big cuddler. He doesn't really play with his other brothers. They like bonded. And while Frankie is not like ready to snuggle and be fatherly towards Ike, he is actually the one that keeps an eye on him and will let him play. And by play, I mean Ike will just jump and attack and chase, because that is the stage he is in now. He's like not even, is he 6 weeks old? We found him. He was abandoned outside our house, and he was probably 3 to 4 weeks. He was eating on his own. We didn't have to bottle feed him, unlike our last rescue. But he was just crying away outside our door. So I don't know if somebody dumped him or if Mama was moving her kittens and somehow he got lost. But he's ours now. And Frankie is being a pretty good big brother. Hopefully in a couple more weeks, they'll actually like take a nap together and all that stuff. But for now, like I said, I gotta give Frankie lovin' when he asks for it, because he has been like on high alert and super busy taking care of brother. Next is this, it's from Hatchet Heroes. It's kind of like their easy, I guess. I don't like to call things kids or not, but this is Coloriage and Encanto. They have answers in the back, and you can kind of tell who's who, but Encanto was also a Spicy Cat Disney movie this year. So I did this page of Isabella, and then I did the other. I did all three sisters, Luisa and Mirabelle. Figured I think I'm gonna I did not start from the front, but then I've already done these two, so now I may just go in order. But these are super cute. I like them. And now let's do the big Disney books. There, zoomed out a little bit. I only have 3, but I've done multiple pages, I think, in most of them, except this one. So this is the mystery messages. I will try to remember, Editing Kathy, remember to add in, I like to add the picture from the back of the book of the solution, so you can see how I will often alter my pages to suit my needs. So I did the Chicken Little page, and I did this as a buddy color, again with Sophie's Coloring Journey, and I omitted the words. So there were words up here. The words are primarily in French, so which is fine. Sometimes I've done the words, but I also then just used my acrylic paint markers and whited it out. So there's that. And I didn't like try and do shading. I just left Chicken Little white. Next is Grand Classiques Tomb 9. This one I did, I think, 2. So here is Another Encanto. This was May, Spicy Cat Disney, and this was my buddy color with my friend Sophie. So I did this all in acrylic paint markers. And I also did this page now for July. Bolt was the movie. So I colored this one, which is really cute. I did not get to watch the movie though. So there's that. This is a project book I'm doing with my friend Nikki, Knickknack Colors on Instagram. And we've been like doing buddy colors, and we're like, hey, she suggested, let's just make this our project book. So I'm like, awesome. There's probably going to be a few pages that we each had already colored, but it is fun. This one was actually from October, but I forgot to show it to you. So I wanted to show you that one. We take turns every month picking a page. So here we have this one, which I had chosen this page for July because she had chosen this page for June. And I love when I can have books or pages done side by side, even though they're not like a double page spread. And again, if I'm inserting the things, you'll see I just omit shadows. I simplify if I want to. Sometimes I do the shadows, sometimes I don't. Here's another one I did with Nikki. Got Goofy fishing, and I don't know if this is Jiminy or not, but he's like, yeah, no, I am not your bait. And the last one, this one I chose, this was for May. I thought it was fitting because I've pretty much been living out of a suitcase for so long that it made me smile. So now those are all my color by number books. Or pages. So now, and they're not all, I should say, they're not all Chamelia books. So speaking of project books, sorry, I got a little close. This is one I am doing with my friend Tammy. Tammy Colors 2 out here on YouTube. She is amazing. And the last couple years we've picked a book and like colored the whole book and finished it in the year. And this year we said, let's just pick a book, and when we finish it, we finish it. Neither one of us, we're like both so laid back. We don't have to have any pressure. It's all super simple, which makes me happy. So this is actually like a kid's storybook without any words, but several of us have purchased it. I think it was on Book Outlet, and there's a second one because it's just itching to be colored. So I'm not dating these, so I know I've shown, I think, the first two, and I don't remember if I've shown these two, but these are the last two I have completed. I am just using water-based markers. Tammy is a pro and she's using colored pencils, but I am using water-based markers. They have been perfect. I think Super Tips primarily, they don't soak through or anything, so this is nice. I did cheat, Tammy, just so you know. I worked ahead a little bit and like colored the boy because I didn't want my marker to run out, so I like colored wherever he was, and I also colored the cat just because I wanted the same colors. But I think that's about all I did. It's kind of almost a little Where's Waldo, because the boy is usually in the picture as well as the cat, or at least one of them is in it. So yeah, this one is going to be an easy one because I did a whole bunch. But anyway, this is a cute book, and someday Tammy and I will finish it. And if I had any updates to show you, I showed you them of hers. I know she's a little bit behind, but she's a busy lady. Okay, then this is a book I got in a Amazon gift swap. I signed up with some other friends and we just shopped off of each other's Amazon wish lists and sent them packages. That was pretty fun. So I colored a few pages. I'm just using, again, I'm not a pencil person and I'm not apologizing for it anymore. I use water-based markers in double-sided books. I enjoy it. I know there is a streaks and it doesn't bother me. So there's that. Is that all I did? Those 2 pages? I thought I did more. No, just the 2 pages. Next I have, I think this is colored caramel. Yeah, some Easter coloring. I colored this cute little gnome. Again, water-based markers. I'm just playing. So this paper's super thin. So if you use water-based markers, like you can, this still you can see it does go through, and I always use a blotter page. But just so you know, I use the same markers in the two books, but it's the quality of paper that's going to make it, if it's going to bleed through or not. So just so you are aware, and don't go, hey Kathy, I used water-based and they bled all over the place. So, okay, here is Alexandra Franzese, Cute and Happy. I colored several in here. So, I did this cute little froggy. Had some fun trying to blend, I used alcohol markers, trying to blend the flowers. I didn't get too fancy, I just kind of made them two-tone. I did the chocolate bunny in the Easter basket. This one I just thought was such a pretty picture, and I like the colors I chose. I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, but I like it. And the last page I did was this cute one of the bunnies. So in my world, this is Mama Bunny and that's the kid, and she's smiling, and he's kind of got to look to me like, oh, he's like, do you still love me, Mom? I'm kind of sorry, because you know what she's doing? She's cleaning the yard of all the Easter eggs that nobody found. So this little guy, he failed. He missed these 3 giant eggs, so now Mama's got to clean them up in the wheelbarrow and haul them around. So that's my story. And now we are on Chamelia Angel Cova Palooza. Okay, I zoomed out a little bit, so hopefully the whole page is there. But if you are new to my channel, I do group buddy colors. I post them on Instagram. I try, but it doesn't always happen that I can make a video sharing them, and I've only been able to successfully try once to post it on my community tab, so I will try to get better. But I have decided that for this year I was going to just pick pages all from the miniature books, and my goal was to color in all of the miniature books that I have. So I'm doing pretty good, and I've started giving like 2 pages from 2 different books just because, but I might run out and have to like start repeating, or maybe doing some of the mandalas instead of the miniatures. So, okay, 50 romantic miniatures. I did this page. This was the February Spicy Cat Buddies page, and I did this entire thing in nail polish. If this were Smell-A-Tube, you would smell it, because I still do, and I did it in February. But I used all nail polish. Oh no, I lied. I did, after the first one, I forget which one, I painted one of them, and I didn't like, because it's glitter nail polish, didn't like completely cover it. So I did go in and use alcohol marker to just base the hearts. And then everything else is nail polish. It was really tricky. And then I used a silver Uniball Signo to outline it, because that was pretty messy. Then this is 50 dessert themed miniatures. I have 2 pages I did in here. This super cute Mama Turtle and her baby was a buddy color with my friend Missy. It was for Mother's Day in England. And then I did this as my April Spicy Cat Buddies page. Again, mostly water-based markers. You can see again Amazon books. It's gonna bleed through, and I added gold whiskers, if you can see them, to my bunnies. Next up, 50 woodland miniatures. I think I got 3, it looks like. So this was a buddy color with my friend Susie, who is coloring in Oz. It was very fun. I love purple, favorite color, so I made purples. Here was another buddy color with my friend Missy, and this is an old one. This was from last October, and again, I forgot to show it to you, so wanted to share it now. And then this here, my poor sunburnt lipped bunny. This was the March 2024 Spicy Cat Buddies page I had chosen, and I was trying to do like a flesh color, and it was not a good color, and then I made it worse by using a darker pink. I should have gone over it with brown. But other than this and the hands, I really like her. And she got silver whiskers. Next up is Easter miniatures. Not sure why I have that way. Let's see. So, oh, I think I used markers. I didn't know if they would bleed or not. So I left my, or not bleed, yellow. It looks like maybe they're not. So I did this page right here. And yeah, no yellowing. That's good. We can pull these sheets out. Although the page before and after were already colored, so I guess it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. And then this was a Spicy Cat Buddies in May. I really had a lot of fun. I just kind of simple color, straight color these, whatever you want to call it. Maybe a little bit of shading, but very minimal. And then some glitter gel pen or white gel pen accents. And I think that's it. Yes, that's all for Easter. Next up is, get rid of this paper, 50 Ocean Miniatures, which I just saw she came out with another like aquatic themed book, but it's not a miniatures. So she's like, I think doing like a new series now. I just love the miniatures and the mandalas. I can't get them all. I also like the fairy houses. So here we go. This was the June buddy color. I got some yellow glitter gel pen, or no, I was using nail polish again. I like my nail polish as an accent. Seriously, if you guys have not done nail polish, it is like easier than stickles. It has a built-in brush. You can get it at the dollar store, and I have been using it for years. It has not damaged my pages at all. I mean, obviously it leaves a texture, but it does not cause yellowing, anything like that. It is super quick and simple in my book, if you can handle the smell. Anyway, so I chose this page and I said, what did I say? Anything with a boat, I think was the prompt. But it was my parents, it would have been their wedding anniversary. Both my parents have passed on. And so in June, I always like to do something that honors them. So I did that one of that cute couple. Oh no, the prompt was any type of couple. That's what it was. Because this was the other page I had chosen. This is from 50 Jungle Miniatures. And I chose these adorable monkeys. I do not like the snake swing at all. But I really do like how it turned out. Again, I used the Coloria pastel marker set, which is super affordable. I think it's like $15 US, and it's 28 colors, and look at these colors. Amazing. I love them. Okay, now two more. These are from last month in July. So this is the most caught up I'm going to be. So first we have Summer Miniatures. And I did this cute doggo, and my prompt was any page with the dog. And I was coloring this, and I had like my stickles and my pearls, liquid pearls nearby. So that's that added sheen, sparkle, shine. I did liquid pearls here for the rivets. Then I just glitter gel pen outlined the bow, silver whiskers. And then I found another dog page in 50 Spring Miniatures. And this one was so cute. I liked it. I hadn't tried coloring the dogs. Usually I go with browns. So I thought I'm going to try like black and gray. So it's okay. The challenge I always have with the way Chamelia does her faces on her animals is if I wanted to do black, I sometimes feel like I lose some of the features because it might be like the bottom half or the top half or however. But this one, I think it worked because I chose to do that middle stripy part. And I used a lot of stickles. Can you see it? And my raindrops. All the water drops have stickles and the flowers have stickles. So those are all the miniatures. And the very last book I have is my 100 Beautiful Mandalas. This has a lot of pages. Check this out. Like a lot. I am really going to try and finish this year. I have been working diligently. I started out doing buddy colors with Rue over at Rue's Artsy Corner, and then I joined in with Laura at Live Long and Color. She was trying to finish this book, and she's very close. She had like mapped out the last few pages, so we're going to help her finish it out, but I need to catch up. So all of these, I think There maybe is one or two I did that aren't buddy colors, but again, these are like from February, so hopefully I remember. If not, on a lot of them, what I do is in my book, I make my coloring books like little scrapbooks. So if I use a color palette, I will certainly like swatch it. You can see I've got it swatched right down here. Or I will like print out the thumbnail on my printer and then tape it in there because it's kind of fun. And then I also, when it's a buddy color, if I have my buddies, I use PhotoGrid as the app. It's a free app on, I don't know if it's on Apple, but it's Android. And I make like this split color of our page, and I paste that in here too. So just a little, if you're wondering what the little snippets are down there. This was another one that was a buddy color. It was, both of these were buddy colors with Laura and Rue, but I didn't get a copy of Rue's mandalas. So let's see, I got like, I could have put these all on the top or the bottom, but no, that would have made sense. Okay, this is one I did on my own. I didn't get to update it yet, but I used Jamie's Coloring Love. She does a movie prompt for a color palette every month, and this was Princess Bride. Then this is one that I did for my Spicy Cat Disney, and I used Encanto as a color palette. Here is a random where I just pulled random colors. This was a buddy color with Laura and Rue. You can kind of see in the bottom there. I think my thing is if I clipped it at the top, it means I still need to like put in the palettes. I'm sure I had a reason when I did all this. Here's another one. I like how it turned out. I used this palette. So the palettes, if you see that they look like this, they're from Amanda Colors. She does a palette challenge every month using the color cube, which I love. And I added some accents and some liquid pearls, it looks like. Must have been sitting nearby. This is one, also was a buddy color with Rue and Laura. And here I used, all of these people, I know you guys have to be following. Meg, Disney Meg, she does a mandala challenge using a Disney character every month. So this month she had chosen Flower from Bambi. Here is one that I did. It was from May, and Ariel was my inspiration. This is using Amanda's color palette. Yeah, if I have them up here, that means I still need to clip or glue the pictures in it. Let's see what else we got. This is one of the more recent ones. This was using Meg's Pinocchio as my palette, and I have a bunch of stickles I added on. This was a buddy color with Laura and Rue. Here is another one that we did, and I used Minnie Mouse. This was another color palette challenge from Meg. Ugh. You can tell, though, again, I use stickles and liquid pearls. This is using Amanda's palette challenge from June. Whew, this one's vibrant. This was using Jamie's movie theme, which was Mario Brothers. So I got some really bright colors going on there. This is one I just did on my own, because it was one that I missed. Actually, it was supposed to be a buddy color with my friends, and I forgot to do a page. So I was playing catch up, and I used Bing Bong as my color palette. This is Queen of Hearts was the color inspiration. And the last one was from March, and it was Avatar, was Jamie's movie. But I think I counted, and after the pages that I'm going to still do with Laura to help her finish, I think I have like 40 more. So I'm going to bring this book with me on my work trip, and we'll see if I can get it done this year. But there you go, friends. That is everything. Here, we'll give you something to look at. We'll do Queen of Hearts because I heart you. Let's zoom in even. There, yeah. Wow. If I like, seriously, like old Kathy would have had like an hour-and-a-half video, but since I'm trying to do things quickly, I'm actually doing pretty good, and I'm done in 45. So, yeah, I am bringing my camera. I'm gonna try and set up a tripod and do some filming. I'm actually leaving tomorrow. I'm filming this on Saturday, August 3rd. And I will be leaving tomorrow for a very long, it's actually going to be 6 weeks. I will be gone living out of a hotel. It's not like it's all fun and games when I'm doing that, because I'm usually working like 12 to 14 hour days. And then if I do get a day off, I pretty much don't leave the room and just try to decompress. But anyway, I will bring some coloring. I'm going to try and do some filming. I've been doing a lot of diamond painting lately. That has worked really well for me in the hotel rooms, because I can just like sit when I get home, meaning the hotel, from work, and I'll usually like make myself something to eat, and then I have like an hour of just like mindless, numbing, you know, creating by doing the diamond art, but I don't have to really think. That's also why I do a lot of color by numbers. I just need my brain to stop thinking about work. So when I do those activities, it forces me to, which in turn makes it easier for me to feel better, to fall asleep more relaxed, and get ready for the next day. So I am enjoying and loving my job, so that is not the issue at all. It is just, it's a lot of work. And yeah, the end of the year is coming fast, and then who knows what doors God has planned for me, but technically this job ends at the end of the year. So we shall see if there's a position for me with this company, or if I will be looking for someone else. But anyway, these are all my completed pages for the last, I don't know, at least 6 months probably. And yeah, I only did like 6 pages or 7 pages in July, so I don't know how August, September, or the rest of the year is even going to go. I have not been able to like do my standard type of videos, but I'm still here, friends. I'm still coloring. I just love, thank you to all of you that do check in when I post a video. Thank you to everyone that participates in my coloring buddy colors, since I am not really able to do, other than like the few I have set up where they know I may not get it done, I am not doing individual buddy colors, just because I can't fulfill my obligation. And yeah, my priority right now is my work. So I hope everyone is doing well. And yeah, I need to pack one small little craft box left so I can get that ready. And we shall see the next time I see you. But I love you guys. I do have the prompts. I'm just going to tell them out here quick, because I may as well. If you're still here, I will try and get them posted on Instagram, possibly do a quick little chatty while I'm driving. You know what? I'm going to do that separate. Yep, I'm just going to do that separate. I got a lot of time on the road tomorrow and the next day, so I will just do a like travel and chat and tell you just the prompts for the month in a quick separate video. So, okay, friends, I'm going to let you go. I am still here. You are still there. And the other thing that has not changed is that you still matter so much. You really do. My hands are too fat to do like the heart thing very well, but you make my heart pitter pat. Okay, that was really cheesy. Guys, I care about you. I love you. And you do so make a difference in this world. You are a blessing in many lives, not just mine. And those days when it's dark and difficult to believe that, I have those dark days. I have been open and shared. I have had my own issues. I have depression. I've had it probably all of my life. I wish I'd known about it when I was younger. And as I'm getting older now that I'm in my 50s, I don't know what this is all about. I am starting to have a lot more actual anxiety and panicky type stuff, which is not fun. But I ground myself and I work through it, and I focus on what's real. And what's real? You, me. We're in this together. We're all in the world doing the best we can. And it, as I like to say, which I did not come up with it, it costs nothing to give grace to other people. So when you encounter someone who's maybe not acting their best, doing their best, we don't know what's going on with them, just, you know, give a little grace and just move on. Don't start the fight that doesn't need to be started. Just, it's okay. We all have those moments. So I love you guys, and I hope to see you again soon.